Hey everybody, this is Melly Stars here with an exclusive interview with Raziel.
How y'all doing? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank God.
That's
How
good.
are you?
I'm pretty good. Good to hear that you're good.
Good.
So, thanks for coming on the show first off.
No, you're welcome. It's my pleasure.
So, how'd you get started into the music scene?
Pretty much started when I was a young kid. You know, I was always into the music, and there was a group called 3LW, and kind of had like a crush on them and stuff. And I was with my boys and stuff, and then we just thought that, why don't we make 3LM, like Three Little Men? We were like three rappers and stuff, trying to do like music and stuff. But whatever, we were kids. That's where we weren't really kids. We were just young little teenagers and stuff. That's where we started. But I really took it serious when I was in high school. Like that's when a lot of people started recognizing me for my talent, you know. And then from there, graduated high school. I was doing my music in New York City. I went to Full Sail University when I graduated. But before I went to Full Sail, I went to John Jay. And then what made me go to Full Sail was like John Jay wasn't for me, you know what I mean? It wasn't for me. So I just went to Full Sail, and now I'm doing things.
Yeah. Well, I'm at Full Sail now, so.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's a good school. That's a good school.
Yeah.
Real good school.
Yeah. So, where do you draw your inspiration from?
My inspiration, I must say my inspiration comes, it's weird, but my inspiration comes more from like my family. Like my family, it's more my family, you know? I really don't have, like whatever I'm feeling at the moment, that's where I get I don't really have like a specific inspiration. I can just tell you that my family is one of the main things in my life that makes me want to make like music. That makes me want to be successful in this music industry for my family, you know.
Yeah, that's your motivation to do music.
Yeah, it's my motivation. It's like I feel like I have the power and the talent and the blessings that I can help out my family. So I view it as, if I can make this music happen and I can help out my family, that'll be like my blessing. That'll be my happiness, you know?
Yeah. As long as they're happy, you're happy.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, you know, I got rappers out there who I like to listen to, you know what I mean? And
that's what I was about to ask you.
Yeah, you know.
What artists out there inspire you?
Inspire me?
Or do you look up to, or?
Inspire me, I must say Bob Marley. Bob Marley has like real good music, like has meaning. Michael Jackson. I don't really know who else I can pretty much say right now that inspires me or I look up to like that right now. I mean, there's a lot of rappers who I kind of give respect to growing up as a kid, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
So what genre of music do you make? Because it's mainly hip hop, but is there anything else?
I make pop. I do hip hop, R&B. I do everything, honestly, like anything. That's where probably won't get into this, but the word Chamel, it means chameleon flow. Is like chameleon. I can adapt to any beat. Like if you give me any beat, I don't care what it is. I'm going to do something to it. You know
yeah, definitely. Frenzy and Alcatraz on the last interview definitely mentioned that you're a chameleon when it comes to music.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what everybody's saying. You know?
Is there any other stage names that you go by besides Camilla Flow?
Well, it's Raziel, which is my original name. I mean, I was born with it. The Chamel, which was given to me by people because of my flow and what I do with music and how I adapt to the different sound. And then there's also Fantastic, which is like a whole other side of me, you know. So
I know that you're really, really busy and you guys are just on the move and on the rise right now. So tell me a little bit about some of the current work that you have. I know it's a whole bunch, but.
We got the Swirling record, it's on 99 Jams, and we have the remix with Ace Hood and Fat Joe, which is a blessing, you know. I got another record, real big record. So I don't want to talk about that record. So let's just stick to the Swirling. We haven't released that, but I'm supposed to have a big artist on that record.
Ooh.
But right now, Swirling with Ace Hood and Fat Joe is like
your main focus.
My main focus right now.
Your main focus. That's good. And you mentioned 99 Jams. So how did that relationship with them come about? Because you guys are on the radio all the time. I hear it all the time. I'm in the car and I'm like, hey, I know them. Like, I freak out every time I hear you guys on the radio. So how did that come about?
Well, pretty much the industry, the music game, whatever you want to call it, whatever they want to call it, it's pretty much how you come in the game is very important. Like DJs, they don't want you to approach them on some, here's my record, play it, and you don't know them, like, or just go to any random person, like, here's my song, like, play it, you know, like, there's a certain way to approach a situation for you to, like, it took me a long time to get there, you know, and
of course,
you know, I'm happy and I'm blessed that I did it that way, you know, but pretty much after I was done with school, I did an internship. After I did my internship, I got a real job, 99 Jams. You know, so I went from internship at Power 95.3 in Orlando, and then I went to 99 Jams and I got a job there. And when I got my job there, I built my relationship, you know? So everybody in the radio station pretty much knew who I was and what I did, and they supported me, and they helped me out when I was ready. Like, I worked in 99 Jams and my song wasn't on the radio. I was working in 99 Jams for probably like almost a year straight. My song wasn't on the radio because my music at the moment wasn't ready, but they support me, you know?
Yeah.
So now that the music was good and the relationship was there, we're blessed to, you know, have the opportunity to be on the radio right now.
Definitely. So it's all about that networking and those building relationships and.
Yeah, because when I was in the radio station, they were like, we're not just gonna put your song on the radio. Like, we're gonna help you, we're gonna support you, we're gonna help you, we're gonna guide you the right way, we're gonna help you build up a fan base, and when we see that you have a potential fan base and people, we're gonna help you and put you on the radio. So that's what happened. Shouts out to DJ Tice, like, he's one of the main supporters from the station that actually opened the doors for me.
That's a real big blessing right there. It really is.
Thank God.
Recently, well, not recently, but the Swirling video has been featured on MTV Jams. That's major there too. How did that happen, and how did you feel when you saw it on MTV Jams?
I felt great when I saw it. How did it happen? I don't know. I got a phone call. Raz, turn on the TV. What's going on? It was like 3, 4 in the morning. Somebody called me from New York. He's like, turn on the TV. And it was on TV. I was like, okay, like, you know, it was like, all right, like, let's go. Like, the song is just picking up. So pretty much just got on there. It was all the hard work we put in, the promotion we did behind the video, the people we got helping us in New York and Miami and Atlanta, all of that combined, it took the video to that level where it can be, you know, showed on MTV.
Yeah, because you have a big following in New York. I've seen on your Instagram and everything. That's
my family, New York City. That's where I'm from, born and raised, you know. So they support me big time out there.
Okay, so another big blessing, I would say, in my opinion, is that I saw a little video that you did with Fat Joe on the Harlem Shake, that little trend that's going around. How did you get connected with Fat Joe, and how did you guys come up to do that video?
Well, the connect with Fat Joe, the whole introduction was by this man named Carlito. He has a show called Cut and Scratch on universemiami.com. You guys can check that out. He has a lot of good shows every Thursday. I believe it's from 7 to 8, 7 to 9, I'm not quite sure.
I think it's 6 to 9.
Something like that.
Something like that.
But go to www.universemiami.com and show's called Cut and Scratch. But Carlitos, he's been one of the biggest supporters. And before, you know, Swirling came out, he always had me on his show, and he pretty much gave the introduction to the Fat Joe and Terror Squad family, you know? And then as far as the Harlem Shake, we were in the studio actually cutting the record for Swirling, the remix. So when all that was done, we were all swirling, we were having fun. It was like 4 in the morning. And Fat Joe's son was like, let's do the Harlem Shake. And I'm like, let's do it. And everybody in the studio, Cool and Dre, Fat Joe, Carlito, everybody that was with it, so we just did it. It was a good moment. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun. I saw it and I was like, what is going on? I'm like, I didn't even know like they were connected like that.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. We had a good time. It was like around 4:30 in the morning, so you can imagine what we were swirling.
Yeah. So I don't want to touch too much on this subject because this interview is about you, but talk a little bit about Full Pound and how that came to be and where you guys are going in the future.
Oh, well, Full Pound Records. That pretty much started on my last year of Full Sail. You know, and when I was in Full Sail, I didn't know what direction I wanted to go. I didn't know if I wanted to be the artist. I didn't know if I wanted to be the manager. I didn't know really what direction I wanted to take, but I knew I wanted to be part of something big. So I thought of names, and I was like, I need a name. So I got Full Pound Records, and it has a lot of meaning, like for different people that are part of the team. So when you think Full Pound, a lot of people in the streets could think drugs. A lot of people who are like close together, I mean, it means full, like together, united, like heavy, we're strong. So it pretty much has a lot of meanings behind it, you know? And as far as what do I see behind Full Pound Records, we're gonna be big. Like right now, we're one of the closest record labels in the industry making it right now. Like if you look up Full Pound Records, like we have a history right now.
Yes, definitely.
Like we have a history. Like we're doing so. Like we're actually relevant right now. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's self-explanatory right there. But as far as where I see myself and Full Pound Records, we're gonna be big. Like we're gonna be up there with those other record labels, and we're gonna be working with those other record labels. You know what I'm saying?
You guys are on the way already.
Like I'm all about growing. So, like I said, we're gonna be as big as those labels, and we're gonna be working with them. You know, and that's the only way to win.
Yeah, you're on your way, definitely.
Pretty much, yeah. Thank God, but yeah.
So speaking of working with labels and things like that, who would you love to work with in the future? That you're dying
label or artist?
Doesn't even matter. Whatever, like, when you got into the music scene, you're like, no matter what I do in life, I want to work with this person or with this label or...
I'm gonna start with a person.
Okay.
I want to work with 50. Like, I respect 50. I respect his music. I respect his gangster. I respect 50, period. And I love his music. So 50 is one of the main artists right now I would love to work with. When it comes down to label-wise, like I said before, I would want to work with everybody because everybody's doing good things right now. Like, all the labels right now are doing good. Maybach, Young Money, We The Best, Terror Squad, Pope, everyone is doing great right now. So I would want to work with everybody. Like, why not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like an artist, I'd say 50.
Nice. So future plans, maybe 5-10 years, or the near future, if you wanted to say. Where do you see yourself?
In the near future, in 10 years? In 10 years?
Whatever you consider the future.
In 10 years, I'll be guiding young kids, like, pretty much that are my age. You know, like in 10 years, I'll grab someone who's my age right now, like 25. Like, I'll grab a young kid, and I'll grab other couple kids and guide them the right direction and support them and push them and make them become someone so like that when they grow up, you know, they can do the same for others. Like my plans in the future is to pass this down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I want to pass this knowledge, the talent, the resources, everything else to people who are out there actually working hard for it. Excuse me, I was in the studio all night yesterday cutting up some records, but yeah, I would want to pass this down. So, you know, like I said, I would love to sign new artists in the near future. Like that'll be my plan. I don't want to say I'm going to or not, but I don't think I would want to be rapping in 10 years. I would rather be with my family and helping.
Be settled down and helping others.
Yeah, helping others pretty much, yeah.
Nice. So, is there anything you want to say before we go?
No, not much. I'm just pretty much thank you for, giving me this opportunity to have an interview with you.
No, thank you. Like I said, when I saw it, and when we set it up, I was so excited. I've been nervous for like a week. So
yeah, don't worry about it. It's a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a pleasure, and thank you everybody for supporting me. 99 Jams, my family, my friends, everybody who believes in me, everybody who hates on me. It doesn't matter. Like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because without y'all, this wouldn't be opportunity given to me. You know? And check out my music on fullpoundrecords.com, YouTube, Full Pound Records. My name is Raziel Chamel. You can follow me on Twitter at The Real Raziel. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out the whole team, Full Pound Records. I love y'all. And pretty much.
I was going to ask you for your contact info, but you pretty much gave it.
That's pretty much it.
You beat me to the punch on this one.
Thank you. And again, anytime you need anything.
Same here.
Let me know. All right? And pretty much that's it.
Cool. Bye, till next time.
Hypnotizing that Molly, hypnotizing that tree, hypnotizing that lick. I am sipping on codeine. I am hypnotizing that Molly, hypnotizing that tree, hypnotizing that lick. I am sipping on codeine.